right, here we go. It's the Atlas Games. So this is your step to qualify to get to the CrossFit Games. This would be the Canadian event that occurs in Canada. A lot of the Canadian athletes who are trying to qualify for the CrossFit Games are at this particular event. There is some Americans as well, and some of the Canadians are competing in the States, but the Atlas Games is an event that occurs down in Quebec. So let's see what this workout looks like. What we need to do is we need to get our clock set up, and we have four 4-minute AMRAPs, okay? So that does not mean and when you're setting that up, there is no rest in between those AMRAPs. So what we've got essentially are 4 sprints. How this will work is we will do 20 box jumps, then you will go into 15 sumo deadlift high pulls with the 2 dumbbells, right? After that, we will go into 5 wall walks. Now, that's your workout. Once that is done, you get the remainder of the 4 minutes to work out. I'm thinking 20 box jumps, that's gonna be pretty close to a minute. Those sumo deadlift high pulls, you're probably gonna be about 30 seconds. So you're probably looking at about a 2 to 2.5 minute work time in this workout, okay? So you're gonna, depending on how fast you go, that determines your rest period. If you go faster, you're gonna get a longer break. If you wanna use this workout as your opportunity to work on your wall walks and getting that chest to wall, but minimizing your rest, that's a good plan as well too. You know, take lots of rest in between each one of those wall walks, just as long as you give yourself about 30 seconds of rest time, okay? But really work on getting that chest to wall. This is a great time to work on that skill. So let's take a look at this workout. If we're starting out, it'd be box jumps, right? So we're here, onto that box, hip extension, always step down, never jumping down, okay? We don't need any injured Achilles. If we have a box that we don't, or something that we don't feel comfortable with jumping onto, box step ups, totally cool, okay? Like example, if you're working with 2 stairs. Now, if you don't have anything to jump on and you're height limited, what we can do here is we can alternate that with jumping air squats, or we could alternate that with a broad jump, okay? So if you did a broad, like a 3-foot broad jump or a 2.5-foot broad jump, that would be another way we could scale out that box jump, okay? Now, after that, we've got our 2 dumbbells, and we are going to transition into our 15 sumo deadlift high pulls. So, got my feet out wider than my shoulders, my toes are pointed out slightly. When I'm down here in my depth, right, I'm pushing those knees out always. And when I stand, right, I'm standing up nice and tall. And then you can see my elbows come above my shoulders. But that final pull does not happen until your hips fully extend at the top. What we don't want, okay, is you here and pulling those elbows up right from the bottom. If you do that, you're gonna put more wear and tear on your back. We want you to focus on that pull, right? And this is a great developer for working on cleans. It's also a great developer for working on snatches, thinking about not starting those elbows until those dumbbells or those hips fully extend. So really think about that timing while we're working on that movement, okay? After we're done that, we proceed into our 5 wall walks. Now, we've got a few options here. If we don't have our wall walks or a spot to walk up on a wall, that's fine. We're gonna go with bear crawls. We would take 2 pieces of tape, stick them on the floor, 5 feet apart, right? Our hands would start behind that line, right? We've got our hips above our head. We would walk out and we go until our feet are across that line. We would stand up, right? And when we start, our hands always start behind that line. So that 5 feet becomes 1 wall walk. Now, if you have a partial wall walk, that's fine. Our scaled version, right? We're here, right? Our feet are against that wall. We push up, right? Those hands don't move until those feet get on the wall. Bring those hands back about a foot. Nice tight core. Come back down. We're back down to ground, okay? That's a scaled wall walk. Now, the alternative to that, right? We've got our hands here
No different. The hands don't move until the feet are on that wall. Then we're here. We walk it back to that tape. Get our chest against that wall. Coming back down. The faster you can come forward and get your hands to that starting point on the wall, you can save your shoulders. So 5 wall walks, 5 scaled wall walks, or 5 bear crawls. Do that as fast as you can, or like I said, use this as your opportunity to work on your wall walk technique. The remainder of the 4 minutes is your rest, your score, total working time. Have fun with it.